Welcome to the Trap Wayno Chronicles. And I'm having a little bit of an issue uploading my intro song right now.
It's Pandora for you.
I would like to introduce you to the great and intelligent Captain Chainsaw, who just got back from a Mexican vacation. And
Mexico.
we are still yet trying to upload our intro music.
Momentarily, you'll see a sweet intro song.
Brought to you in part by Pandora.
Where all your needs are not met. But, oh, god damn it. It's loading. Been loading for 15 minutes. Thank you, Pandora.
I have a series of questions I'm going to ask the captain today that he has to answer with 100% honesty. Captain, you absolutely must tell me how you survived your Mexican vacation with 0 rapes to document.
Well, that's a good question, Mr. Wayno. I'm glad you asked. In Mexico, the rapes are rampant. But one thing I can say that you should do if you don't want to get raped in Mexico, say yes. 'Cause you can't rape the willing.
There you have it, folks. Rampant rapes in Mexico. Say yes and no rape will occur.
Still no damn intro music.
Question number 2, without intro music yet again. Captain, how much water do you think you consumed in Mexico?
Oh, 0 water. 0 water, Wayno.
0 water,
Good question, because the water in Mexico is actually very dangerous. And, well, actually, I did drink some water. We went on a speedboat, and the seawater splashed in my mouth. It was disgusting. It tastes kind of like the beer salt you see in any liquor store across America or in Mexico. But don't do it.
Isn't the minimum number of days to quarantine a Mexican water drinker 3 days?
Next question. That's what I say. Don't worry about that.
While were you in any of these Mexican cities, did you notice anything suspicious? Like men guarding doors that could potentially hide prostitution rings.
Well, there were plenty of men with guns, Travis, and very scary guns, to be honest with you. But in Mexico, they don't hide the prostitution. That's right out on the streets. The only thing they hide is the marijuana. That's what they don't give you out in the open. That part's not good.
They hide the weed, but not the prostitution. There you have it, folks. Question number 4. Did you at all get or go to see a donkey show? And if you didn't, did you think about it?
No, sir. The closest thing to a donkey show was I held a baby donkey in my hands.
That is by far not what I was talking about in a donkey show. You sick, sick bastard.
No donkey shows.
Damn.
That's what they hide, like it's prostitution rampant, rapes rampant. But no donkey shows. You have to. It's VIP only.
Well, I sure would like an invitation to one of those parties sometime.
Me too, sir. Me too.
Is it indeed true you dressed up like James Brown and sang Sugar and Spice in front of a live audience?
Live audience indeed, sir. I was the whitest James Brown this country's ever seen. Well, oh, it's great. It's great. But I don't know if I sang it really. It was more like screeching. It didn't go well. But
what's the difference between screeching and singing these days, anyways?
Pandora's still being a piece of shit.
Pandora is still loading, ladies and gentlemen.
We would like to thank who makes Pandora. Is it Google?
Google. We'd
like to thank Google.
Thank you, Google, for fucking our lives up.
Quit. That's what I say about that.
Would you say there are more or less condoms in Mexico than America, Captain?
Easily less, for sure. Lots more ads for disease, but not really as many ways to contain it.
So less cost condoms and more prostitution. Very odd.
Very cheap prostitution, too. I mean, I wouldn't know. I don't know. I'm just saying.
I would know.
Don't tell me.
Did you get a chance to swim with the dolphins, you floppy fish?
I tried. They told me I was going to swim with the dolphins, but when I got there, it was just me and a couple of carps in a bucket. It was very sad.
Those
There's no
cheap-skated
dolphins.
liars.
Yes.
They should have refunded you money, those bastards.
No, they don't. They never do. No refunds in Mexico. That's where everybody else got it. No refunds in Mexico.
What the fuck? Which brings me to my next question. Will you at all ever had the chance to smuggle any drugs in or out of Mexico?
Oh, I could have easily smuggled them out. I didn't take them in because I figured there would be a plethora of them there, which there was. But due to United States customs laws, I cannot fully answer that question, sir.
Well, fuck you, United States custom laws.
Yes, fuck the United States customs.
And basically what the captain was trying to get down to there is if we are more tried to smuggle more drugs in and out of this country, then more of us would succeed. And I'm sure we'd see more losses too, but just... Well, next question. Would you say Mexico is a good place to have a boner?
Well, easy place to get one, that's for sure. Good question, by the way. Easy place to get one, bad place to have one. Most of the shops there, they actually like to sell penises, man.
Like real live Johnsons in a jar.
In a shop everywhere. Penises. Not live, obviously.
Okay, that was what I was wondering.
Mexico, they love penises, so I'd keep it on the down low if you have one.
This is the first time you've told me this since you returned. We didn't actually discuss this before the show. So more penises sold in shops in Mexico's thrift.
Mexico, penises.
Wolfpack, Mexico, penises. Okay, well, at any point during your vacation, Captain, were you ever at any point in danger of being attacked by any locals?
Yes, in fact I was. I was in a shop trying to haggle the price of this here sweater with a Mexican merchant. And I told him he was screwing me. And they all pulled out switchblades. But then Juan Valdez came in there with his donkey and a cup of coffee. And we all just cheersed. And had a nice day. It was crazy. Something I'd never seen before.
Fucking Juan Valdez, ladies and gentlemen. Juan Valdez.
Juan Valdez. Interesting fact about Juan Valdez. He never had his penis chopped off by one of the sellers. By a merchant. So I hear, I mean.
So we hear Juan Valdez still has, or maybe not has, his Johnson.
Good question, though.
It is a very good question. One I will seek out the answer for in the most ungay-like
We should
possible
Google that.
way.
Juan Valdez. Johnson.
Penis or no penis?
Johnson or no Johnson.
We better not put penis anywhere in our Google search.
That's true. Because Google is notorious for having horrible things come up when you're just looking for some information.
Do not type in the word penis on Google.
Don't.
Well, Captain, even though Pandora once again fucked our whole lives up tonight, I'm going to ask you the last and final question of our evening, and that is about the tequila. And is it true about the science of the tequila in Mexico?
I actually did a lot of experimentation with the tequila in Mexico, so I am a good person to ask about that. But I would say there's not really any kind of a science behind it. They kind of just, they drink it. I mean, that's what it is. They grow these little plants, they call the agave. It takes like 15 years, but then they stick it in barrels, which, that's another, like, it's crazy out there. It's crazy.
Well, I'm truly glad to see you return safely, sir, without any rapes.
One more thing I would like to say, though,
One
right now,
Okay.
is that everyone calls the stops, you know, like when you roll through the stop sign, they call it a Mexican stop, but it actually originated in Mexico. See, they have stop signs and they have all the street signs and everything, but they don't use any of them. So next time you see somebody roll through a stop sign, it's a Mexican stop and not actually a California stop. Also, I noticed a lot of Chevys. That's pretty much all there is in Mexico, is Chevys. So if anybody was wondering why you see all kinds of Mexicans driving Chevys here,
I drive a Chevy, Captain.
well, you're a luchador extreme, sir.
Oh, yes, I forgot. I'm learning the luchador way now with my assistant who had been in all the schooling he needed in Mexico. And while I was going to do our outro music, Pandora once again fucked us in the face.
Pandora's still loading. It's been about 25 minutes now. Oh, Fiesta.
No way.
Fiesta. Come on. It's coming, I think.
I sure hope so, because we're ruining the episode.
I know, come on.
We can't trust in you, Pandora.
Yeah! We forgot the maracas.
No maracas necessary. Pandora's working. We're ending the episode, folks. We hope you have a great evening and the safe returns to Captain Chainsaw and the ending of episode 11. Party on, ladies and gentlemen.
Party on!